What's up, guys? It's Jacob the Bear Finnerty, strongest guy you never heard of, and you're watching World's Strongest Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. First up, we join Jacob Finnerty. He's getting ready to compete at the Magnus ver Magnusson Classic and also America's Strongest Man, finishing off the year, and here he is doing 136 kilos for 2 reps on that rock. Next up, we join Paddy Haynes. He's training stones. It's an awesome lift from him. It's 220 kilos or 485 pounds. Next up, we join Hafthor Bjornsson. He's preparing for a powerlifting meet. Today, working on his bench with 170 kilos or 374 pounds for 3 reps. Following on from him, it's Nicholas Dupree's. He says he's back at it with the wild variation, Larson, Spotto and Tempo bench press. Next up, we join John Haack. 25 hours of driving is not great for training, but he still manages 237.5 kilos or 523 pounds. Next up, it's Chris Kraft, also working that bench, this time with a pause, 247 kilos or 545 pounds. We now move into some overhead pressing, and first up it's Jack Osborne. The weight of that loaded dumbbell, 85 kilos or 187 pounds. Next up it's Mitch Flowers, and it's a personal best for him. 101 kilos or 222 pounds. That's an awesome lift. Next up, and going ever so slightly heavier, it's Stuart Graham. The weight of his, 102 kilos or 225 pounds. Here's a clip from Alan Richardson. It's his new Axel personal record. The weight, 158.5 kilos or 350 pounds. That was a good technique and an awesome press. Following on from him and pressing from the rack, it's Nicholas Dupree's. The weight of his, 170 kilos or 374 pounds. Next up, it's Ivan Makarov. He said he's got some training spots available, so if you guys want to get stronger, definitely look him up and send him a message. Following on from him, it's the baby mammoth Stefan Torferson, working on that wooden log, with a weight of 150 kilos or 330 pounds. And also out in Iceland, training on that log, it was Christian Nilsson. The weight of his, 160 kilos or 352 pounds. Next up, we join Joseph Payne. He says, 360 pounds, just slightly in front, I need some adjustment. But the power is definitely there, here comes the press, he's got more in the tank. Next up, we join Emmanuel Frias. He's going to do a strict rep. The weight, 163 kilos or 360 pounds. He's looking strong and aiming to hit 400 pounds strict very soon. Next up, it's Tom Place, 2 reps from the chest. The weight of his, 167.5 kilos or 369 pounds. He's becoming really impressive. Here's a clip from under 90 kilo strongman Shane German. It's a strict rep from the rack, 170 kilos or 374 pounds. That's awesome. Next up, it's Graham Hicks, also pressing that weight, this time for 2 reps from the floor. You can see that Graham is definitely ramping up for something. Will he break the log record in the next year? We'll have to wait and see. Following on from him, it's Jacob Finnerty, the guy that did our intro. It's 172 kilos or 380 pounds for 2 easy reps. Here's a clip from Ryan England. Awesome to see him back again. The weight of that log, massive, 182.5 kilos or 402 pounds, and he made it look easy. Next up, it's Marcus Crowder with a strict rep from the rack. The weight, 197 kilos or 435 pounds, and he rounds out the first half of today's video. Now we kick off the second part of today's video with the moving event from Melissa Peacock. The weight of that super yoke, 226.5 kilos or 500 pounds. Next up, we move into some squatting, and here is Christy Hawkins. She says, welcome to my only squats page. The weight, 260 kilos or 573 pounds for 2 reps. Here's a clip from Tom Martin, 310 kilo squat. He says, another 2 weeks and I'll add another 5 kilos. Next up, we join powerlifter Jamal Browner. He says it was SBD day. Today on the squat, with 310 kilos or 683 pounds for 2 reps. Following on from him, we join Max Kleinwachter with the weight of 375 kilos or 826 pounds. Next up, we join another powerlifter. Here is Philip Herndon, training on a cambered bar, doing some box squats, 850 pounds for 2 reps. Next up, it's Elliot Page. He's gone really heavy, 407.5 kilos or 898 pounds. That's impressive stuff. We now move into the deadlift section, and first up it's Sebastian Oreb out in Base Gym. He's doing some paused deficit deadlifts, the weight 275 kilos or 606 pounds for 2 reps. Following on from him, we join Brett Brooks, who finally pulled 300 kilos in a full powerlifting meet, so congratulations to him, he's really happy. Next up it's Eamon Harford, also pulling the weight today, 320 kilos or 705 pounds. That was too easy. Next up we join Tim, one half of the world's strongest twins. The weight on the bar, 322.5 kilos or 711 pounds. Here's a clip from Sam McCormack out in New Zealand. The weight on the bar today, 330 kilos or 727.5 pounds for 3 reps. Next up it's Sahid Aregbi, an awesome powerlifter. Here he is pulling conventional with no straps, 340 kilos or 750 pounds. Next up he's back again, it's Hafthor Bjornsson. He's still getting ready for that powerlifting meet and looking stronger, 360 kilos or 793 pounds for 2 reps. Next up it's John Haack, always at the top of the deadlift section. Here is 365 kilos or 804 pounds from him. Next up it's Arura Wirihana. The weight on the bar, 380 kilos or 838 pounds. Just look at the bend, and that's a good lift. And rounding out the deadlift section today, it's Graham Hicks. The weight on his bar, 380 kilos or 838 pounds with no straps. Now seeing us out today, it's Pavlo Kordiaka. He's doing an overhead medley. First up it was a dumbbell, followed by this axle. Next up it's a barbell, and finally a log. He's a great competitor and also really strong overhead. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you again as always on the next one.